Well, the weekend is over, so I guess happy Monday, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. I thought since it is so beautiful out this morning that I would come out on the deck and we could start our Monday off, start our whole week off with a little bit of Barre, Pilates and Yoga in a fusion workout. So this is only going to be about a half hour, maybe a little bit less, but it's going to be a really nice strength and stretch to kick your week off right. So all you need is a water bottle and a towel or a mat, and we're ready to go. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to stand in mountain pose. You're going to stand nice and tall. Your feet are right underneath your hips and fingertips are facing me, and we're going to inhale. So our breath for all of this is going to be, we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. So let's stand in our mountain pose. Inhale through our nose. Exhale through our mouth. 2 more breaths in this position. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. We're going to reach up tall. Reach up. And forward fold all the way to the ground. We're going to come on down to all fours here, and we're going to reach back into our puppy pose. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see our puppy pose. Our arms are going to come out, our hips stay on top of our knees, and we're just going to reach and stretch. Let's take a couple breaths in this position. Inhale. And exhale. Sinking a little bit deeper into that stretch with each breath. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come back up to all fours and we're going to perform a cat-cow stretch. So we're going to arch our back, tuck our head, almost like we had a string pulling on our back. We're going to inhale and exhale, release. Bring it in and inhale. And exhale, release. Very nice. Let's do that one more time. Nice and big arch. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We're going to tuck our toes and come up to a downward dog. I'm going to turn around and face you. Tuck our toes. Come up to a downward dog. And press back through our heels. Lock our hands in and roll up nice and slow. All right, from this position, we're going to bring our right leg out. We're going to bring our right leg out into a lunge position. So let's reach up nice and tall and forward fold over, hands to the ground. And we're going to take that right arm up and stretch over to the side. Looking up at our hand, nice and high, sinking into that stretch. Let's take a nice deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Breathing that fresh air in this morning. Let's inhale. And exhale, bring our hand down to the ground. We're going to come out to a plank position here, and we're going to bring our other leg in. So our other leg is going to come in, down into that lunge stretch. So my front leg is at 90 degrees. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see here. Stay in your lunge. My front leg is at 90 degrees. So my knee is never over top of my toe. So we're going to hold this lunge position, and then our left arm is going to come up, looking up at that arm into the beautiful sunshine today. My goodness. Let's take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale. Exhale, bring our arms down, come back out into a plank position, and we're going to hold this for 3 breaths right here. So for our plank position, you want to make sure you are a nice straight line. So we're not letting our hips sink and we're not letting our butt in the air. So you're going to come to your plank. It should look like this, nice and straight and head in one line with the spine. So let's take 3 breaths right here in this position. Very nice. Last one, we're going to inhale and exhale, push up to that downward dog. Let's walk our hands in and roll it up nice and slow. Oh, beautiful. Let's roll our shoulders back. Come back to that mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath. Lovely. We're going to move our feet a little more than shoulder width apart. And we're going to perform some squats. So we're going to bring our hands up. Our knees are always behind our toes, and we're going to squat down and up for 12. Nice and deep. Squeeze at the top of that squat. Let's try to stay nice and tall. So inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Beautiful. We're halfway there. Last 4 coming up. Make these nice and deep. Let's get a little bit lower and up. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay in this squat position, and we're going to come on down and just hold it right here, and we're going to pulse it out for 12. Weight is in the heels of your feet. Let's pulse. Very nice. Still breathing. Very nice. Bring it up, stretch it out, come back down into that position, and we're just going to hold here. So let's get nice and low, and let's hold for 12 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up and walk it out. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Strengthening our quadriceps, getting our legs ready for the week. All right, so we're going to bring our right leg out into a lunge position once again. This time we're going to stay tall. Come out into a lunge position here. So I'm going to turn kind of to an angle so you can see what this looks like. Okay. And we're going to lunge up and down for 12. Here we go. 1. As you can see, my knee never comes over top of my toe. And I'm not letting my back leg hit off the ground. Stay nice and tall. Halfway. 8, 9, 10. Last one. Here we go. Up. We're going to hold it down. Stay right here. And we've got 12 of those pulses. Beautiful. Stay nice and tall. Breathe. 10, 11, 12. Come on up. We've got 4 nice big lunge jumps. So from here, we're going to hop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Bring it in. And we're going to switch legs. Left leg's going to come forward into those lunges, down and up. Here we go for 12. Very nice. This is halfway. Not letting that back leg hit off the ground. Last 2 coming up. 11 and 12. We're going to bring it back down and pulse it out. Oh, I feel nice and strong this morning. 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 4 of those lunge jumps right here. Bring it down. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Let's bring it back to our mountain pose. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. Let's reach up. Inhale And exhale. Beautiful. Grab a quick drink of water if you need one. Okay, we're going to come to a leg balance position. So we're going to bring our arms out right at our shoulder height here. Hold our tummies nice and tight, and we're going to bring our right leg up. Okay, and we're just going to hold this right here for 12 seconds. Find your focal point. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to raise our arms up and kick it out. We just have 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold that position. We're going to bring this leg back behind us, down and up. Very nice. 2. We've got 8 of these. 3. So it's a curtsy squat. 4. So that leg is actually coming over across to our left. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Back to our mountain pose position. 1 deep breath here. Oh, it feels so good. Let's bring our arms up and we're going to switch sides. So we're going to come into that left leg balance here. So our shoulders are back. We're standing nice and tall. Our knee, try to have it kind of right at your belly button height, a little higher than your hips if you can. Let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to kick it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring that leg behind us into that curtsy squat. Four more right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's come back down and reset ourselves. Nice deep breath. Reach up and down. Our right leg is going to come back into a warrior position now. So our right leg is going to come back, and as you can see, my toes are facing off to the right on my back leg. My front leg, my toes are going to face you. So we're going to open up nice and wide through our chest. Switch back a little here, wide through our chest. And we're going to lean into that stretch. I'm going to turn to an angle here so you can see what it looks like. With 1 foot to the side and 1 foot facing forward. Try to keep your hips centered. Try to not to turn your hips. Very nice. And let's inhale and reach back for a reverse warrior. Very nice. Let's take 2 breaths in this position. Reach and stretch. Very nice. We're going to come back up into warrior 1 here. And we're going to face forward. I'm going to face forward. You probably still are. I'm going to face you. We're going to put all of our weight into our left hip here. Come forward. All of our weight comes into this leg. Bring that back leg up. And we're going to pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and feet together. Take a nice deep breath. Beautiful. We're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. So our right leg is going to come forward. Left leg comes back. Open up nice and wide. Open up nice and wide. And now reach into that position. I'm going to turn over to the side so you can see here. We're going to reach. So now we're going to inhale into that reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale up. And back. Sinking into that stretch with each breath. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Very nice. We're going to bring our arms forward. All of that weight is going to come into our right leg, and we're going to reach up nice and flat and pulse it out. You might find that you balance a little bit better on one leg than the other. Let's hold it up here and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Very nice. Let's take that nice deep breath and exhale. We're going to do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. We're going to forward fold all the way to the ground on the exhale here. Forward fold. And let's just hang here for a second. Release any tension in your back. Very nice. Let's bring our hands down. We're going to come down to all fours. And we're going to come to a plank position. Once again, come to a plank position. And let's hold here. We're going to bring our arms out nice and wide. And we've got 8 push-ups. Now you can do your push-ups from your knees or from your toes. Here we go. Let's bring them down and up for 8. Nice, wide, strong push-ups. Very good. Hold it up. We're going to bring our left arm up and reach up into a side plank. If necessary, you can bring that knee down on your lower leg. And we're going to look up nice and high. Oh, it feels so good to open up through our whole body. And let's bring our hand down. And we're going to switch to the other side. I'm going to switch my body so that I can still see you. Here, I'm going to switch to the other side. Open up nice and wide. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Bring it down back to that high plank position. And we're going to hold that for 3 breaths right here. One more time. Inhale. And we're going to exhale down to a low plank. From here, we're going to dip our hips right and left. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see here. So our hips are just dipping and down and up. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's bring our knees down and stretch out into a child's pose all the way back. From here, we're going to lay down onto the ground. I'm going to kind of come in an angle so you can still see me. We're going to lay down onto the ground, toes pointed, hands behind our head. And we are going to do an upper back raise. So we're going to lift up and down, up, squeezing through our back. 3. Let's do 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Bring up your toes here. We're going to bring our hands down to the ground, and we're going to hold that extension through our toes, lifting. Now we're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Very nice. And lower. Last 3 here. 3, 2, and 1. From here, I'd like you to bring your arms out straight, heads in one line with your spine, toes pointed, and we're going to do a little Pilates swimming right here. Let's swim. We've got about 30 seconds. Stay nice and strong. Arms out, legs out, toes pointed. 10 more seconds here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up on your toes. Push back into that child's pose and stretch. Oh, beautiful. From here, we're going to roll onto our back. We've got some sit-ups. So we're going to come down to our back, and we're going to sit up. We're going to sit up quickly and come down nice and slow. So let's come on back here. Our sit-up is going to be, we're going to inhale. Inhale up, slow for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it out, back down. Inhale up. Roll it back down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we are in control of this movement. We're not letting ourselves fall on the way back down. Roll it up. Control. Back down. Beautiful. 2 more right here. Roll it up. Bring it down. Our last one's coming up. Reach out. Inhale up. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Let's stretch it out nice and tall. From here, we're going to do a pike. So our right leg is going to meet our left arm. So we're going to come up. 1. Roll it back down. We've got 8 of these. 2. 4. These are one of my favorite abdominal exercises. And please keep in mind, once again, that you're not flopping back down to the ground. Last 2 coming up. 1 more right here. And 8. Beautiful. Let's lay back. Hands behind our head. Feet are up at 90 degrees. And we're going to bring our opposite knee to our opposite elbow for a bicycle right here. 1, 2, 3. Extending each time. 4. We're going to do 12. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. Stretch it on back. Take a nice deep breath. Very nice. Let's bring our arms out to our sides, and our knees are going to come up to 90 degrees. And I would like for you to just let your knees fall over to the right. And breathe. Let's take 2 more breaths in this position. So let's inhale, bring our knees back up, and exhale them down to the other side. And if you find that your right side is tighter than your left, or your left side is tighter than your right, that is totally normal. Everybody's got one side, usually for balance and flexibility. One side that's a little more than the other. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Bring your knees up to the center and exhale. Let's give our knees a nice big hug. And from here, we're going to extend them up and flatten our toes. Flex our feet. Beautiful. Let's bring our arms back out to our sides. And we're going to slowly lower our right leg and our left. Let's bring our hands down, almost as if we were doing that mountain pose, but on the ground. So our hands are down, palms are facing up, and take a nice deep breath. And this is where I am going to leave you today. This position, you can stay here as long as you like. Keep breathing. Take a minute before you get up. Think about your day, think about your week. What are your goals for this week? What would you like to accomplish, whether it's work-related, home-related, even if it's just keeping our patience while our kids are doing their schoolwork from home. So stay here as long as you like. I'm going to take one more breath. And I thank you so very much for joining me this morning, and I look forward to seeing you later in the week.